Alright, are you done reading? Yes? No? Good. Roll the intro. Alright guys, so as you know, the CBT has ended, or it's still going on for like a few more hours, but I wanted to talk about some things that I had figured out during the CBT2. Questions that I had before the CBT2 started, questions that I wanted to answer by playing the game, and questions that I have got. So in this video I'm gonna explain the questions that I had, so there might be some things that you guys already know, or there might be some things that you guys don't know yet and have learned something from this. And overall, I want to talk about some tips and tricks. What is the best way to get started? And the second thing I wanted to do is I wanted to know about the skill system, which is also a thing that I'm going to be talking about. And as lastly, I want to talk about the grinding. Is it much different from the Western version, or is it still the same? Alright, without further ado, let's jump right into the first one, and that's the tips and tricks for you guys. Alright, as we all know, there are so many things to do in Black Desert. So it's hard to choose what you want to do. Do you want to do some fishing? Do you want to do some grinding? Do you want to do some cooking, crafting, whatever you want to do? But the first thing that you might want to do is to prioritize. Set your priorities. Do you want to level up to max level, aka max level, what you call max level, to level 50? Do you want to get as much money as you can when you start the game? You know, you need to set your priorities so it's easy for you to reach your goal, and it makes it easier to focus on one thing or one or two things at the time to progress a little bit faster, instead of just running around like a headless chicken and just doing some crafting, cooking, gathering all at the same time, which while you're still level 5 or something like that. So that's one thing you might want to check into. That's the priorities. Do you want to go to level 50, or do you want to get money first, or whatever you want it to be? The second thing is, when you start the game, especially on the first day, because I'm the same person, I also want to be the first one to level up or play the game when it's released. When you play the day, that's gonna be on the 28th, the 1st, or the 3rd of March. There's gonna be a lot of people in there. There's gonna be a lot of people playing, so it's the first area is gonna be crowded. And a good tip might be just don't go to the recommended areas of the quest, but just go look around, scout around the area, because there are much more mobs than the areas that are recommended by the quest. So just look around a bit for around the area of the quest, and it will make it a lot easier for you to do the quest actually. Alright, for the next thing, we're gonna go into the grinding. Is it much different from the Western, that is like basically an easy grind game? For me, it was kinda easy to level up, because I was level 30 in just like 2 days. So it's still easy to level up, but the gameplay is actually also still easy, because as you can see, I'm just so as I was saying, the game is still really oh my god, why is it I'm just gonna get this, just gonna go to an easy pace and make it a lot better. just gonna go there. Yeah, go to there. Alright, so as I was saying, it's really easy to grind in this game, although they made it a bit harder. I mean, it's not that easy as it is in Western, but it's still easy to level up. So if you're a really good fighter or skill person, then it can be easy to reach level 50 in maybe 2 or 3 days, maybe even quicker if you're able to do that. So yeah. Alright, guys, for the last part, we're gonna go into the skill system, because this was one of my biggest questions on how the skill system worked. And after I played the CBT2, I finally got my answer, and it's quite easy actually how it worked, because I thought it was a lot harder than it looked, than it is actually. Because how it basically works, you have skill points that you need to do, and you have your levels. Basically, how the skill system works is you need this amount of skill points in order to learn the skill, but you also need a required level, and the level is not easy to get, but the skill points are something different. There are multiple ways how you can get it. You can either do it by questing, or you can get it by grinding. As you can see in the top left corner, you have 3 bars, which is your skill points, your energy, and your contribution points. The first bar, that is the skill points. The bar that you see is actually your experience on how far you are progressing with getting a new skill point. So if you just grind around, you'll get experience to gain a skill point. So that's basically how it works. Also, a side note that is actually quite interesting. If you're on the fields, then when you want to learn a skill, you actually need energy to learn it. While when you are at the skill trainer, you don't need your energy, you just need skill points. That was something I was struggling with when I was in the fields. I was just running around like a headless chicken, not knowing why I can't learn a skill, and it was just basically because I didn't have the energy. So keep in mind, when you're in the fields, you need energy and skill points, and when you're in town and you're at a skill trainer, you just need skill points and levels. So yeah, these are the questions that I had about the CBT2. I hope why is English so hard? It's not that hard. Come on. Alright, so hopefully this guide thingy helped you a bit on answering your questions, or it might be just useless and you already knew these things. Then still give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Anyways, these were the questions that I had. Just a side note, this information is all from personal experience, what I think about the game and how I thought about it. So yeah, I hope I answered some of you guys' questions, and if you have some, just leave them down in the comments below and I'll try to answer them. So thank you all for watching, and see you guys in the next video, and hopefully I will see you guys in Black Desert when it comes out on the 28th of February for the Conquest, and the first March on the March 1st, I think it was, yeah, for the Explorers, and on 3rd for the Travelers. See you again, peeps, and stay awesome.